way more than 120 horsepower.
And none of it would be useful at night because you don't have diesel headlights. Wait. Maybe if you drove it really, really, really hard, the turbos would glow. You get some
get
light
a little bit of light.
Yeah, just a bit, just a bit. We always thought the races it should be in are ones that have left and right hand curves, right? Mm-hmm. Because anything else is just a drag. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, get it? Anybody that was predisposed towards straight line stuff, you used a rotary. There are cars you buy for performance. Mm-hmm. That's why the RX-7 existed.
That was the race car. If you wanted to go really fast, you would buy the RX-7.
When we did what the Miata we said, what we got to make is a really, really, really fun blank canvas. Well, you know who the last designer of a car is, don't you? Is the buyer. And we've seen that already a couple of times. If somebody wants to lower it, wants to give it more power, that option is there. If he wants to turn it into an SUV, well, we didn't think about that, but sadly, that option is there.
Yes!
Turbos are incredibly popular in Japan. We were expecting to sell about 2,500 cars a month. We were at 4,000. Japan was expecting to sell 500 a month. Mm-hmm. They were at 3,500 to 4,000.
Wow.
Nobody expected that. The problem was so bad that we couldn't get enough wheels made.
Really?
So they were talking about the B package being put on steel wheels because we were running out of alloys. When it's going like that, why do you want to spend the time and development and money to do that when there's no indication that it will sell any more cars?
Mm-hmm. The story of the Miata is just so awesome to me. Like it's pretty much a California designed car.
Yeah,
and
I mean that's not completely wrong.
Yeah,
I get nicknamed the father of the Miata, which I despise. The father of the Miata would probably be Kenichi Yamamoto, mm-hmm. who was the head of engineering, became president of Mazda. And I once made a chalkboard scribble that he thought was intelligent. They put me in design. Didn't get put in PR like I thought I would be because I was a journalist at the time. I'm sitting there working on a B-Series pickup truck proposal, and they get this pounding on my shoulder, and here's Mr. Yamamoto in the California studio. I say, "Hi, boss. Well, what are you doing?" "I'm doing B-Series pickup." "You should do your sports car idea." I had completely forgotten about it. Okay, seriously. So he disappears, and he goes talk to my boss, and my boss comes out. "You should work on a B-Series pickup, too. So you may work on the sports car project as much as you want before 8:30 in the morning, and you can work on it as much as you want between noon and 1, and as much as you want after 5:30.
So in your own time.
Yeah, and I did. I started coming to the office about 5 in the morning and just started working on it and did no sketches, no design work. It was all about what does this car got to be. I learned many years later that's how Yamamoto tested someone. Do you believe in what you're doing? Great guy, like second dad, which is kind of scary. He was probably, if he heard that, he'd be going, "Oh, he's..." And after him would be a guy named Toshihiko Hirai, who's the program manager that actually took all this stuff and made a car out of it. Because again, without him, what would we have? Nothing. Yeah. Which if you look at, you say, that is the car.